Well, the nation's newest radio show launched recently, and being a very familiar face to all of us at Ireland AM, we thought we'd go behind the scenes at the Anton Savage Show here at Today FM. Anton, thank you very much for letting us shadow you this morning. First week on the job, is it going okay?
It's going all right. The most difficult bit of it so far has been all these technical bits, because as you can see there's a lot of buttons, so it's kind of been like...
There's a lot of stuff, isn't there?
There is, yeah. It's a combination of like doing a job interview and doing your driving test all at once.
Live
I think
on
it's
air.
going okay, yeah. So we're doing okay so far. We've had some interesting guests and it seems to be trucking along.
Yeah, great fun environment. We'll have a proper chat to you later on, but I better let you do your
Yes,
first
because
link
they're going to
now.
hand the studio to me, so
Okay,
I better
I'll get out
do
of
some
here.
work. Thanks, Anna. Thank you very much, Sinead. It is the Anton Savage Show, 53102 if you want to get in touch, or anton@todayfm.com. Sinead was talking about hail, sleet and snow.
There's constant communications between producer Killian and Anton before and throughout the show. And there's an eclectic mix of items planned for the morning, from the staple paper headlines and news stories.
Front of the Irish Examiner, they're leading with Murphy protest remarks trigger outrage.
To plenty of listener interaction.
Can you please find out who this man was and get his wife to cook for the judges and see just how cocky he really is? He probably got the meal for free as well, and to have such a rude attitude has really annoyed me. Now, news at 10 has just happened. Sinead Spain is in her booth, so hopefully she'll have a little chat with us. Is it a good time?
Just finished a bulletin, so it's, cutting it a bit fine.
We're not even giving you a chance to catch your breath. Apologies. So this is like auto cue for radio.
Exactly, it's exactly like auto cue. So the fact that you can scroll it yourself means you can read at your own pace.
Any hairy moments?
Always.
That kind of comes with the territory of Today FM, though, doesn't it?
Does.
It is a fun, young place, and mistakes are human, I suppose.
Mistakes are human, and Anton likes to work off the cuff, so he can ask you anything after a bulletin.
From expert opinions and showbiz to human interest to the weird and the wonderful. Yes, these guys pride themselves on being unpredictable, so I should have guessed I'd be dragged into something wacky before the morning was out. But first, Anton gets to experience a roller coaster in the virtual world of the Oculus Rift.
What's weird is, you know that physical pit of your stomach, oh Lord, I may throw up a little feeling? You get that? Oh, wow, oh, ja. Whew. Sorry, I'll do that in a more masculine way. Tex says, Anton, you sound like Meg Ryan in When Harry Met Sally. Yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Abraham has come back in and is in the process of setting up Carl Spain, who is now looking all the way around him. Plus, wow. I mentioned that TV3 were in. TV3 is in not only with the camera crew, but also with the lovely Anna Daly, who has dropped in. Hello, Anna.
Good morning.
And
hi.
we hope to see if we can throw an Oculus Rift onto her as well. Okay, Abraham.
Shall I start?
Oh, start him, yes. Okay, so Carl, do try to explain.
I'm going up a roller coaster track that is not supported.
Cool,
oh my god. And there I was in the car laughing at Anton. I can't look down.
And I'd hoped they'd forgotten about me, but no such luck.
We now have Abraham briefing Anna. Anna has that slight look of fear. So once again, we have the happy tick, 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 tick of a roller coaster going.
I could be out before you know it, guys. I started doing this outside, and I took a trip to Venice and New York, and it was gorgeous. But now I'm going to be turned off this technology.
Have it.
Oh, Janie Mac. Well, thankfully, we all recover pretty quickly. Now, as with all successful live broadcasts, there's a hard-working team of producers, researchers and crew behind the scenes.
Thanks as well to the team that, of course, is Killian and Siobhan and Emer and Neve and Pamela. This morning was incredibly hectic because we had the guys in with the Oculus Rift, the virtual reality thing. We had a load of people on phones. We had live guests in studio. We had you guys in filming. And the end result means, and it sort of happens every morning, you get to 12 o'clock and you kind of want someone to come over and just hold you till you just cool down afterwards.
You're still wearing the suit, which I'm surprised to see. Obviously, you had to wear it for Ireland AM, anchoring the show. But this is you. The suit is on every day.
I got into the habit of, I ended up being so much easier.
Sure. It's like a uniform, I suppose, isn't it?
Throw on the uniform.
There's some cool music in the show. I'm taking it you're not involved in the selection of that.
Oh yeah. That's your initial.
That's my assumption. Yes.
Music. Yeah. One of my closest friends listened to the first show and said, "I absolutely love the music, except," and they named one song. and it was the only song in the morning that I had chosen. I mentioned that I don't have to get up at 3:30 in the morning anymore, didn't I?
You have several times, Anton. So, highlight of not working on Ireland AM, I suppose, is...
The 3:30 in the morning, yeah. The 3:30 in the morning is the most extraordinary thing. I don't know how you guys do it unendingly for that long.
What did you take from the summer? Is there a fond memory that you have from spending time on Ireland AM?
Dog fashion. I did, and
We took you out of your comfort zone from time to time. Is that what you're suggesting?
It's not that you took me out of my comfort zone. You took me to a place where I didn't know how to find my comfort zone again. It was in a different continent. And you can see that it has the cuff here, which covers the upper part of the leg, which can be a problem area. I also ate insects. So they
did in the Bush Tucker challenge.
But again, Ireland AM it's very like the Anton Savage Show. You notice the bits that are very fun or kind of extreme, but throughout all of that you would have been meeting people with really interesting personal stories. We would have been doing some of the main breaking news things. I mean, we were on air the morning that Alan Shatter resigned, and I think Ireland AM, I mean, I really do, I think that show could take the Pepsi challenge against any news outlet in terms of how they handle that.
Well, Ursula Halligan is at government buildings. Ursula, the reaction to that was genuine shock. We're beginning from some of the reports to get some sense of what led up to the resignation. Have you any details?
So it was a very like this, a rare opportunity to just do a really broad mix.
Well, we wish you the very best with the show.
Brilliant. If we make it to next year, we'd love to have you back.
Thanks, Anton.
That's her.